niimbang rabi amin. Welcome to Corporate Queens, the Digital Dreams. I am Donna. I am an IT professional, a mom of two boys, and I am based here in Wellington. Sis Monette?
Hello, Sis Dawn. Nice to be back again this week. I'm Monette from the super warm Melbourne, Australia. It's 44 degrees today here. I'm a mom of two grown kids, a wife, a corporate professional, and a digital business mentor. Hello, hello po.
Hello, hello
Please
po.
join us tonight.
Yes, and yeah, diba? I even forgot. I am a digital business mentor like Sis Monette as well. So that's why we are here showing up to you, sharing how this digital business is giving us so much help, and we love sharing it to all of you, and hindi kami magsasawa to share it because sharing is caring, and so why not. Anyway, for a long time, I have believed income only came from hours of work, time in, money out. I think that's the same well as to you kung nanonood ka ngayon. As an immigrant and a working mom, I thought that was just a life. You work harder, you sacrifice more, and one day it will all make sense. But then over time, I realized something important, na yung hard work alone has limits.
True.
And I didn't want to work harder. I wanted choices. And I think you too is looking for that more choices. And for tonight, we're going to dig deeper on those ones. And we have few questions that Sis Monette and I will be answering. And I hope you will enjoy this tonight show. And for those who are watching, please let us know where you are tuning from. And if you have any questions during the time, please feel free to comment below or message us. Okay, our first question: what does not trading time for money mean?
Yes. What does not trading time for money actually mean? So before I answer that, let me ask a question to kick this off as well to our viewers. If you could build income without trading your time for it, would you? Would you, Sis Donna? Of course, you've been doing it already.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Um, what is that trading for money actually mean? So it means your income isn't directly tied to the hours you work. You're building systems that you can earn beyond your time. Unlike our 9 to 5, where we earn money by clocking in and out. When we say income without trading time, ito na po yun. Like you have a system that's working behind you and doing the heavy lifting for you without you showing up like 8 hours in a day, right, sis?
Yes. So I'm so sorry. I was just answering an inquiry while this
Oh,
Moneta.
that's nice. That's
It is a
automation.
good one, and thank you very much. So, because when we say not trading time for money, we don't mean doing nothing. So it simply means that your income isn't directly tied to the hours of you showing up. So instead of being paid only when you are present, you build the so-called system, and that Sysmonet and I are having at the are that's what we have in our business. So something that you create once that can keep working beyond you being there. So that shift alone changes how you actually see work. So it's what we call is working smarter, not harder. Sis Monette, is there anything else that you would like to add before we proceed to our next question?
No, none at all. I think we've made it clear already, sis Dawn. Go ahead.
Awesome. All right. So, second question: is this really possible or just an online hype?
It's absolutely possible. We've already been, experiencing earning income from this without having to clock in and out. So, but it's not instant, okay? Guys, it's not an instant success. It's built through strategy, consistency, and patience. Tama, Sis Don?
Yes. So, obviously, lahat naman tayo na anything that you actually have to do is you need to do something about it. There is not an overnight success. I think I was just watching, scrolling this morning, saw someone lost thousands of dollars, and he got scammed. You know, you the hard earned money. At first he was earning, and then few months after they asked for a lot of money before he can withdraw back, something like that. It's like commenting something online, and he realizes in few weeks that he actually lost like 20 grand. And you know, when it's an online, you have to be vigilant. You have to check everything yourself before stepping into that risk. You know, we always say this, our business is legitimate. We are a tax registered, and we are very confident in sharing it online and showing our faces because we are not one of those people who do that. I feel sorry for those people that yung talagang nangyayari sa kanila yon, kasi pinaghirapan mo yung pera, and then on a sudden lahat nun nawala, 'di ba?
That's
So
true. That
this
is
is
what,
really
yeah, sorry. Go
this
ahead.
is really why we really want to be honest, because it's real. You know, there's nothing that is instant. The hype is in the overnight successes. Wala pong ganon. The reality is really the consistency, the learning, and the patience that you have. And actually, you will discover um, how resilient you are when you have a legitimate business. Makikita mo na, wow, you will grow. You
Yeah.
will learn so much. And, you know, anything that is sustainable grows over time quietly, and that's what most people don't see on social media, 'di ba? So please look into what you can see, study, learn, and listen.
Yeah, that is why as well we always do encourage them to do their due diligence. That is why we have our webinars, and then you proceed. If you proceed to the next stage, you have your pre-coaching videos. We highly recommend that you watch them
Mm-hmm.
because we wanted you to have a very informed decision. Um, wala kaming we are not hiding anything here. That is why we really want you to go through all the videos that will be sent to you by link, and that actually will lead us to the next question, Sis Dawn.
Okay, next question. Does this mean you don't work at all?
Of you still work. I think in any business that anyone will venture into, you need to do a lot of work. Okay, we are not giving false hopes here.
Hopes.
You need to do the work. But you work smarter and not harder. Kasi we have an automation system that's very powerful that is going to work around you and not against you, right?
Yep, and there is no such thing na you won't work and you will earn. Oh, there's such this stocks investments, but that is long term, and you have to still look into it, study, check it every day, read news para alam mo kung saan ka pumapasok. So there is really nothing na um no work and then you will earn. That is
That's
SCA.
more scary, sis,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's what we call it. It's SCAM. Anything that you put an effort in up front, so you're not forever tied up sa mga schedule natin later on. So this goal isn't to escape work, guys. Okay? It is to escape being trapped by time. It is for a long term.
Yeah.
Okay? And whatever you put, if you put those consistency, the patience, everything, na susundan mo lang po yung mentors mo, the trainings, the masterminds that we have, and you're gonna stay in this business, you will be successful. And in no due time, yung pangarap mo matutupad mo.
Yeah. Let's say hi to our viewers. Hi, Sis
Oh,
Bernadette
hi,
and Sis
Ate.
Maris.
Hi, Sis
Thank
Mark. Thank
you.
you.
Yes, and yeah, who is this? Sorry, naunahan na kita. Who is
Go.
this best suited for, sis?
Okay, so who is really this for? For me, for you,
Yeah,
mama, papa,
exactly. Yeah,
and
people who want flexibility, freedom, and income that isn't capped by their availability.
yeah,
Most of us, sorry sis,
sorry,
most of us, we're still working in our 9 to 5. So, tayo at yung kahit na yung not working in their 9 to 5, they may have their own reasons. Those other people who are also running traditional businesses, those who are forced into early retirement for whatever reasons, those who lost their jobs, anyone for that matter, this digital business is best suited for you.
yeah. So it is for those people who dreams more, who have yung faith, the discipline, the learning, yung mga nabanggit ko lang kanina. Because if even though the system is there, but if you don't do what is needed po, wala pong mangyayari. Because even in your work, if you just do nothing, your boss will fire you. Kung meron kang traditional business, you start it, but if you do nothing in there, nothing will happen. So was to whatever online businesses out there, including this one, because it is legitimate, as I've mentioned. And if you are this parents, professional immigrants who value so much of their time, anyone who doesn't want their income capped by how many hours na pwede nyong maibigay. And if you felt that you pagod ka na, but you are still grateful, this one is for you. Check it out, and it's just right there. It's waiting for you to be seen.
Yes, yes, true. It's really an amazing, super amazing business opportunity that can be run by anyone without having to be techie, without having to have that much money to start it with, without having to it doesn't require your time to be there all the time 24/7. No, we have someone, I'll call that someone, the system that will do that 24/7 for us.
Yep. So, what's the biggest mindset shift required, Sis Monet?
Yeah, understanding that income doesn't have to equal the hours we worked for. Tama, yun yung mindset natin ngayon na kailangan na talagang baguhin. Kasi we grew up with a mindset, we cannot blame ourselves or anyone because that's how we were told,
Mhm.
that you work, you clock in, you clock out, that's how you're going to be paid. But this time, there is already another way of doing life. So that is going to be the biggest mindset shift now. Understanding, you have to understand that this this other way is that income doesn't have to equal the hours that you work, because again, the amazing, the incredible system that you have will do that for you.
Yeah, that's well explained. And come to think of it, it's already 2026. So, ang dami na. Almost everyone has their phones, laptop, and tablet using for what? So we got to make use of it um properly. And if others people can earn from their phone, from their laptop while they are working, you can do it too. You know, um income doesn't really have to be equal to how many hours you put into it. And But today, I would say that it's also about the value, the leverage, and the systems that we have. And that shift took time, but once it clicks, you cannot unsee it anymore. So, really, sis, if we have that right mindset in there, it could really create that shift that we are looking forward to.
Very true.
So, shall we move to the next one?
Yes,
Very
please.
short ang conversation natin ngayon. Okay, what would change in your life if income wasn't tied to your clock?
Oh, I like that. I would have more control over my time, my days, and I will have less stress around money. Imagine, I'm still working in my 9 to 5, and then I'm building another income stream, which doesn't require me to be there all the time. So that means that's that is going. I will acknowledge that as a very big change in my life, like having another income stream without having to stress around money anymore, and I will have control. I will have more options in life.
Yeah,
Sis.
gaining more control. That's what all we need. Kasi at this stage, the inflation, everything parang lahat ay parang hirap or sakto lang tayo talaga. And gaining that control, not being tied into the clock is one of the best things that pag magigising ka without any alarms clocks, and having that less pressure around the money and the more income to make decisions based on what really matters and not just to pay the bills.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and honestly, sis, the peace,
Oh, that's
it
priceless.
is priceless.
Yeah. So
And that's what we are looking forward to. That's the reason why we have started a digital business on the side while we are still working. Because to start, we have the system with us while we are working. And eventually, pag na-build up na natin and we are taking more than of what we are earning, you have all the options if you want to keep if you want to keep your work or if you want to give it up. At least you have that option now to not having looking into the clock all the time.
yes, yes, yeah, I agree. And then of course, I just remembered actually today my post is about the news that the interest rates is going to go up again.
Again.
Like yeah, it's starting in May. So what I have built this business of mine now. This is a buffer, which
Mm-hmm.
is going to be like the very reason why I started this to address all this, unexpected
Unexpected.
in expenses.
Mm-hmm.
Ito namang ating interest rate with our mortgage, hindi natin alam kung we
When
don't have control over the increasing rates. So having this business that is going to cover that rate hike.
yeah,
Yeah,
isipin mo yung peace of mind that you have in there that you don't have to worry na I need
exactly.
another work because interest rates going up. Where will I get that from? Right? So having this online business that gives you an extra income while you're staying home with your family is really ako talaga I'm very grateful that I have this business
Yes,
and I
yeah,
know you are too, sis Monet.
exactly true. And then aside from that, we are on our way to achieving our dream of early retirement, because this business is also a way to achieve that dream of ours. Ang dami na nilang nag early retire. So if they can do it, we can do it
Can
as well.
do.
And so can you.
And so can you just take
Yeah.
action. Right. So what is the biggest mistake people make when they're trying to build leverage income?
Okay.
Did I
Ito.
read everything all?
Yeah, the biggest mistake people make when trying to build leverage income. They expect fast results.
Mm-hmm.
Wala pong fast results.
There's no such
Okay? You have to commit to a long-term consistency. That's very basic.
reality. That's the
Yeah.
reality. Whatever you.
This is not a get rich quick scheme.
Mhm.
This is not an overnight success. Do not expect fast results.
Mm-hmm.
You have to show up, you have to do your work, do your part, and that's when results will come in.
Yeah, so anything that we do, guys, you should know na there is an equivalent to that. And if you put effort into something, for sure you will get the result that you've been praying for. So yeah, that is one of the biggest mistakes really that we see in expecting result, with the fast results. And another is jumping from one thing to another instead of mastering one system. It's like, oh, this isn't working for me, I'll quit, I'll start another. When you see, and then you won't be successful if you keep being that way.
Yes.
If you see something that you think you can do it because, oh, these people are earning, I'm gonna start it. And then when you've spent there for a few weeks, for a few months, and you're not getting the result that you want, I'm gonna look for another one. Guys, so whatever really you start doing, if you're not consistent, if you don't do what it's supposed to be, if you are not patient, if you don't study, you know what will happen.
You have to master it first. You don't just quit, right?
Yeah, that's what
Mas-
we always say.
yeah,
Sorry, sis. Consistency always wins, even when it feels boring.
exactly. So just like, let's talk about a traditional business, a restaurant, for example. You don't expect to make money in like even 1 year, even 2 years.
Mm-hmm,
It takes time.
mm-hmm.
So you will have to do your job, make it work, and then, don't quit because you have to master what you're doing before you get the desired results.
Yep, and if you quit, you failed.
Yeah.
Right, on to our last question. Imagine that. So, how do you start building income without sacrificing all your time? Have this system.
Yes,
Get
by
this
starting
system.
small, using spare pockets of time and letting the systems do the heavy lifting. That's what I'm doing at the moment because I'm still working my 9 to 5. I have a full time job. So, whatever pockets of time I have, I invest my time and my effort into my business. And I'm actually already getting results from it. I've been being consistent. I'm working so hard. So, our system is so powerful. We believe in our system because it has already changed lives of a lot of people. So all you need to do is do your part. You are the only variable thing here. Everything else is fixed.
As a mom of two, as a full time worker, 9 to 5 in the IT, as a traditional business owner, that when I get home, I get the kids, I do my admin stuff for our traditional business, I contact our customers and everything. I still got to run this business because I choose to, because I choose,
Yeah.
because I prefer na I'll do the hard work now that
Now,
while I can do it, and then I'll do the sabi nga nila, you do it now and God will help you, and eventually we will have a relaxing years to come, and that's what I'm always looking forward to. And we choose as a business that has a system. It is very wise to do that because this business has been designed by experts to work for busy people like us. And if you are a busy mom, dad, professional, worker, and thinking, how can I do that? What is the system that these people are talking about? Get in touch with me or Sis Monet. We will show you how we started this business. We will show you the system. We will talk about it. We are open to show to you what we can, and we will just have to follow the process that we guys followed when we started this business. You really just have to choose a model that will fit around your life, not the other way that it takes over. You do not need a second, third job, guys. You
yes.
need something, a business. Build a business for you and your family para po sa kinabukasan, and build a legacy for your kids. you know. um and because if it's really going to add chaos, it is not sustainable at all, and we wouldn't want additional stress.
Oh, ayoko
Life
ma-stress.
is already hard,
No.
so don't get into a business that is,
It's
you know.
going to burn you out and stress
Mhm.
you out. That
No.
was my very like those were part of my criteria when I was looking for an online business opportunity before. I don't want to stress. Okay, I don't want to do like work that will burn me out. So if that's the case, if it's going to stress me, if it's going to burn me out, then I might as well just look for
We're,
another job, which like it's it doesn't make sense anymore, because you'll be using more time and you'll be away from your loved ones if that's the case. So ito yung nakita ko, sis. My God, this is a gold mine. I when I found ito, let's emphasize this. Marami pong ibang online businesses.
there is so much.
So, yes. So you just have to choose the best one. And this is the best one.
That's
I
for all,
promise.
guys.
Yeah.
So you have the choice. You can check it out yourself for free. You just have to watch the free webinar. You will have the basic information. And if you want to proceed further, we are more than willing to show you the whole
Yeah.
process of how this business works. Okay, now that ends our questions, right, sis? So, ako, sis, I truly believe that we weren't designed to live exhausted, chasing time forever. There are better ways, but they require the openness, the patience, and really the faith. So I will leave you with these questions. If income wasn't tied to your clock, what would you do differently with your life?
Yeah, true. Would it be, okay. Dagdagan ko yung question na yan. Would it be more presence with family, less stress, more options? Of course, all of the above, right?
Who
you,
wouldn't like that
yeah,
option?
you wanted your time to use it to be present with your family, and then have less stress in life, and then you will have more options as well.
Okay, guys, that's us. It's more than enough what, but anyway, thank you for tuning in. And hello, Philo. He was the one that he was checking about the business earlier, and we appreciate you for tuning in. And if you have other questions, just let me know. But I know if you're ready to proceed to the next stage, I am here for you to guide.
Yay! Another
And
life will
I'm
be
excited to
changed.
welcome you to the.
Yes, we are so happy to be helping other families start the business and make your lives more better. Yeah.
All
So,
right. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you again next week.
yeah,
Bye.
see you. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye, sis Donna.